Today, we're going to take a moment to remember a life that was just full of promise, one that was, unfortunately, cut tragically short. This is the story of Dominiq Ponder, a young man whose impact, as you'll see, was felt so much farther than just the football field. You know, there's probably no better way to get a sense of who Dominiq was than right here with these words from his head coach, Deion Sanders. This isn't just a coach talking about a player. It's about a presence, a person. And this one quote, it just speaks volumes about the incredible respect and love he earned. And that really gets to the very heart of his story. Dominiq Ponder was so much more than an athlete. It was really the values he lived by, the sheer strength of his character that truly defined him. According to the university's athletic director, these 5 qualities, they just kept coming up whenever people talked about him. Passion, enthusiasm, leadership, toughness, and intelligence. For his teammates, for his coaches, these weren't just nice words. This is who Dominiq was. He truly lived these values every single day. That life of promise, though, it came to such a sudden and tragic end. And now we have to turn to the events of that Sunday morning, when this incredibly bright light was just extinguished. And this is the heartbreaking reality of it all. Early one Sunday morning, the entire Colorado community woke up to this absolutely devastating news. Dominiq Ponder had passed away in a single-car accident. So what happened? Well, according to the Colorado State Patrol, the crash itself happened around 3 in the morning. While he was driving on a curb, he lost control of his car. It then struck a guardrail and a pole before it rolled down an embankment and caught fire. The early investigation, they say, suggests that speed was a suspected factor. He was just 23 years old, a whole life with so much left to do, gone in just an instant. In the wake of a tragedy like this, there was this immediate, overwhelming outpouring of grief and love. And it really paints such a clear picture of the community he had helped build around him. The university's athletic director, Fernando Lovo, he really captured the collective shock and sorrow perfectly. His statement made it so clear. This wasn't just losing a player. This was a loss that was felt by the entire university family. You can just feel the raw, personal grief in this post from offensive coordinator Brendan Marion. That one phrase, getting that call from his dad today didn't feel real, that's just gut-wrenching. It really shows you that close family-like bond they had within the team, especially in that quarterback room. And this tribute from his teammate, Colton Allen, it just highlights that personal impact he had on people. You see, it wasn't about stats or plays, it was about his presence, his ability to bring joy and just make everyone around him feel better simply by being there. That is a powerful, powerful legacy. And the response wasn't just limited to his immediate team. The Big 12 Conference itself, they publicly shared its condolences. And that's a clear sign that Dominiq's passing was a tragedy that was really felt across the entire landscape of college football. You know, to really understand the promise he represented, I think it's important to look at the dedicated path he forged just to get to Colorado. When you look at this timeline, you just see a young man who was relentlessly committed to his dream. From his high school days in Florida to prep school in South Carolina, then his time at Bethune-Cookman, and finally earning his spot at Colorado, every single step was just a testament to his hard work and his dedication. So what's the takeaway here? When all is said and done, how will Dominiq Ponder be remembered? Well, it's about bringing all of these tributes, all these memories together to really understand the legacy he's leaving behind. Ultimately, this is it. This is what it comes down to. His legacy isn't going to be defined by the couple of games he played for Colorado or any stats he put up. It's defined by who he was as a person, the joy he spread, the leadership he just naturally had, and the profound respect he earned from coaches, teammates, and really everyone who was fortunate enough to know him. And that kind of leaves us with one final reflective thought. Dominiq Ponder's story, as tragically short as it was, it really forces us to ask, how do we measure a person's true impact? It's clearly not about the number of years we live, but it's all about the depth of the legacy we leave in the lives that we touch.